ago when Tyrod Taylor was the number one and you were finding your way as a rookie, and what's in your head right now as a team leader?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different, position and, mentality-wise, being the vocal guy here now, and it's a big difference from now to last year. But it's a great difference, to be able to be that guy that people are looking at, during OTAs and during meetings and stuff like that. That's important to me.
Were you able to imagine the possibilities when you were throwing the ball to Odell and seeing, I don't think Jarvis practiced yesterday, but just Antonio and Odell, were you looking around yesterday thinking, wow, this could be something really cool?
Yeah, no, it's kind of like what we said, back when the trade happened. It's kind of pick your poison now. We got some pretty good talent all around, tight ends, running backs, receivers, and then going in with the same offensive line. It's just we got a good team now. It's what are we going to do with it?
What's your overview of how the running game might evolve?
I think we still need to be able to run it, in our division when we have to. Mentality-wise, it's a tough division. Yeah, people are talking about our receivers and tight ends, but we got to be able to run the ball, short yardage in cold weather, all the stuff like that. And so it's pretty important, and I'm hoping, everybody kind of overshadowing and not talking about the running backs kind of pisses them off.
Hey, Baker, you've only been Kareem-Hunt's teammate for a short time now, but what have your interactions been like with him? And then also, he's not going to necessarily be, part of the team, but can't be included for a while. Do you take it upon yourself to make him feel included, even more so?
Yeah, absolutely. You want everybody that's here right now to feel like a part of the team, to feel like we're working towards the same goal. Even though he can't play the first 8 games, he's going to be a vital part of our team. And just being around him, I think he's a great kid. Mistakes happen. I can, speak from personal experience, and just talking to Pat Mahomes or Travis Kelce or the guys that have been with him, they speak very highly of him. And so I think that's really important, and it's been pretty important for him to be here too.
You said you're still trying to figure out your identity, but have you already started to see the difference in this roster in terms of it being a better roster?
Absolutely, and I think the most exciting thing is it's competitive. Going up against the defense now and doing the voluntary minicamp, we got a lot of talent, and so just like I said, trying to find out who we are. But it's fun to go compete against those guys every day.
In terms of the new head coach, are you having to turn the tables and coach him to be himself now?
No.
What's Freddie been like since he's taken over?
I think there's one thing you guys need to know: nobody's going to change Freddie, and I think that's why he's the man for the job. No matter scrutiny, first year, whatever it is, he's going to trust his instincts. The things he's been through, he's going to coach. His players, and he's going to try and bring out the best in them. And I think that's the best part about him. He's not going to change in doing so. He's just going to try and relate to those guys and bring out the best in them.
You like the beard?
I hate it.
That it's a beard or it's that beard?
I don't hate it that he has it. I mean, that doesn't bother me. Every time I see that beard, I think about that chin strap going on.
Right.
And that thing's got to itch all day.
I think of what he ate for lunch.
Yeah, it's Bluto, right?
Yeah.
It's Bluto. Oh, you got some spinach in there? Don't give it to Popeye.
All right. What does he have to do? I mean, he had as good a year as you could expect last year coming in the Jets game. What does he need to do to improve himself? Obviously stay healthy, but is there anything he should work harder on than anything
else? Stay the
else?
course. I think they put him in a winning position now. He clearly, with Hugh Jackson, wasn't in a winning position. As well as I do, there are jobs and occupations out there that you have people that can do more. And if you make that person into a winner and put them in a winning position and put people around them that can help them win or be winners, that's where you are. And I think when you change coaches, we saw all of it was like a giant, somebody let all the air out of the balloon and said, go be yourself. And
Right.
I think that's why he plays with such comfort. He plays with some pretty good decision making. And now he's got a coach that he knows he's going to be able to work with.
What they also have to remember is they were 7-8-1 for the whole season. They're not defending the Super Bowl championship.
He wasn't. I don't feel like he was.
He didn't play the first couple of games. I understand that. But there is such an aura about the team that maybe is being overhyped, certainly nationally.
I agree. There's too much. But look, it's fun for us because we just haven't been here forever. And I can live with it now. If we were back-to-back seasons in the playoffs and we were the most hyped team, I don't know that we would be all in on that. But it's been so long since this team has had that national. Remember the last time they had all these games on national television? They were coming off the 10-win season with Derek Anderson, and they laid an egg. Now you've got legitimate guys with big names that the networks want to see, that fans want to see. So I can embrace this for a little bit, but I also don't get mad when somebody says, you're giving the Browns too much. And because they are. We are. I mean, look, LeBron James, and I keep going back to that a little bit, but LeBron James was the best player in basketball in a lot of people's eyes when he came into the league before he even shot a basket. Because we live in an age where the hype is going to be there before we actually see the return on the investment.
Right.
And so that's kind of where we are with the Browns right now. The hype is there. We'll see what the return of the investment is. The reason that LeBron was great was he delivered and then some on how good he was
also
compared
forget
to the hype.
he didn't get to the playoffs even till year three.
Yeah, and they barely, remember, they just missed in the second year.
Yeah.
I think this kid's a winner, but you're an injury away. You're a problem away here, or something crazy going on. So I just think football's unbelievably fragile. I think they're going to win games that sometimes we're not going to expect them to win, and they're going to lose a dog game that they shouldn't lose.
Well, that's why the schedule game you guys play is tough to do, because you may have the right final number, 10-6, 9-7, whatever, but not the way you get there.
Yeah, there's just this whole air of positivity, and I'm good with it. I love it. I love it. And, a year from now, maybe you won't love it. Maybe Odell-Beckham Jr. is going to be something he's not. Maybe Baker Mayfield's going to be something that he's not when he's got a full season. It is his sophomore year. He still has to continue to work. You're talking about a coaching staff that's entirely new.
And now teams will have a lot of time to actually prepare for him. Before, it was the first time they didn't have much tape on him. They got it now.
Yeah, and we're going to see what that's like in Baltimore this year, too.
Same thing.
Yeah.
216